All right, welcome back.
Black though.
Welcome back in.
Black's producer JB.
Man, it's Philly week. What more do I need to say? Let's get right to it. Hey, listen, John Morton. What do you do with John Morton? Right? I mean, some people have written him off and all that.
Just fire him.
Just lock him in the box upstairs.
John Morton on accepting his new role.
Just last week, obviously when Dan took the play calling, can you just walk us through how that went for you? I know that was important for you to be a play caller, getting a second shot. So when he took it from you, how did you do that?
I mean, I'm not going to say exactly how it went down because that's private, but I fully support it. Listen, man, I've been doing this for a while. I've been with head coaches that are offensive guys, play callers, so I'm used to that. I feel very prideful of the things that I was doing. There's some things that I got to learn, no doubt, just like everybody else. But listen, I want to do whatever it takes to win. I mean, as soon as you said, I'm like, all right, let's go. What do we got to do? That's the way I've always been in this business. I've been cut 6 times. I've been fired. Man, you just march on, okay? Because it's always about the team. It always is. It ain't about me. Goals and this and that. No, the ultimate goal is to win the Super Bowl. So I didn't even blink twice because I know my role here.
Said all the right things, man.
Yeah, that's the attitude you want him to have.
Yep.
Yeah.
Said all the right things. I can't hate on a guy for that.
I mean, it's a tough proposition kind of getting demoted in the middle of the season. And everybody knew about it too. Like, you got demoted right before, one of the bigger games that the Lions had in terms of the division. And yeah, that's tough, man. That's a tough thing to rebound from, but you like his attitude. I know Dan Campbell has been treating it with the utmost respect, and that's all you could ask for in this process.
That's got to be a really tough proposition because, I said this last week, and again, this isn't taking a side. This is just speaking factually, okay? The Lions were the highest scoring team in the NFC, and they're still the highest scoring team in the NFC. But yet it looked different. Yet it felt different.
Yeah.
And that's, and I think, KG, that comes along. Sometimes the cumulative stats tell the story, and maybe sometimes they don't. That the offense was kind of going like this for a little bit.
Yeah.
It was.
Flat out. And like I said, Dan Campbell has a better look at this than any of us, so if after the 3 weeks that it weren't in question for Johnny Mo, he came back and said, okay, some things need to change. We can't continue as we are right now. Then I have no problem with him making that call. Every time he's made a call like that, he's been on the right side of it. So we got to give Dan Campbell that credit.
Hutch on playing Philadelphia. I mean, look, these guys know. Like, you heard the reverence yesterday that Jalen Hurts talked about the Lions, and you've heard that from a few of the Eagles. Well, the Lions kind of have that same feeling. They know what it's all about when you're playing Philadelphia.
What kind of atmosphere do you expect to encounter on Sunday night?
I never played there. I know it's hostile to say the least, but I think those are fun environments to play in, man. It's you get in those college football-esque games that like really bring the love of the game back, I guess. Not like it's ever gone, but you get that I don't know, like you're out there, you're 18 years old, you're in college, like fans are screaming, people care about its tradition, like that to me, it really invigorates my soul, and you go out there and Sunday Night Football too, so really it's I can't wait. It's gonna be a blast.
Did Campbell fill you in on how nasty it can get too, as far as the fans and throwing things and stuff like that?
Yeah.
He told us a few stories.
Yeah, for sure. He told us a few stories as well. So we'll see if they hold true. Maybe back in Dan's day they were doing that stuff. I don't know if they're throwing whatever they're throwing at the bus, whatever he was. I don't even know.
No, the stories have been going on they booed Santa Claus. That's the one that always comes front and center, right?
Yep, wow. Yep. And I'm saying, Hutch, watch yourself, man. They still do some of that shit in Philadelphia.
Michael Irvin broke his freaking neck, and they were cheering madly.
Right.
I mean,
but that's the Cowboys, so it makes sense. They gonna get the Cowboys a little more juice.
That's Philly, man.
No, it is.
That's Philly, no doubt about it. Hutch, on how big this game is.
They're not a division team. Is it because they are such a powerhouse, and that's how you guys measure yourselves?
I mean, ultimately, where we see ourselves as a team, we every year the standard is to battle for that number 1 seed, and they're one of those teams that we're going to battle with. So that's why it's a must-win in my eyes, and it's going to set us up really good for the last stretch of this season.
Over the last few years, you guys have been a contender in the NFC to go to the Super Bowl. You guys always play other teams who seem to be in that conversation, but Philly has not been one of the teams on the schedule. Is that why you're looking forward to it in a way? Because it's kind of like the last one to check off of the list, kind of?
No, I
You know what's interesting is and he kind of alluded to it. You guys, it's Philly's number 1. That's it. That's what we're striving for.
Yeah.
We're no more playing games. No more, this is going to make me happy. That's going to make you happy. All that stuff, okay? And I'll say it again, all right? I hate to sound like a broken record, but for people maybe for the first time hearing this, I can't tell you how many times, and you can ask JB and KG, when I say this, somebody decides to take it completely out of context. Oh, so winning the division isn't a big deal to you? I want the division.
Of course.
I want number
That's
1.
a given.
All that stuff.
We always want
Don't
the
be a
division.
simpleton. I want all that stuff. As KG said, it's a given. The Super Bowl is now the only goal. That's it.
Yeah.
We're a legitimate franchise.
Right. I've seen them win the division now. I can rest easy knowing that they've won one or two, and I could be okay with that. But no, we all know what it is by now. We are in those waters.
Like I want it. Like, man, wasn't that great when we were the number 1 seed?
I mean, it was until it
Right.
Yeah,
but when you do the look back game, right? Like you guys probably got so mad at us. Oh, 91 was so great. 12-4 and pounding Dallas the way that we did and all that stuff. Look, because of what's happened the last couple of years, that's even lost some of its luster. It has.
Yeah, Sean, I told you, I used to dream for the days that they would win 15 games in a season.
Right.
I thought that was the pinnacle. But now that we done had it, and the way that the playoffs ended last year, it's not enough, man. It is far from enough.
I couldn't even win 15 games against Madden because you guys know the undeniable truth that the computer decides one day he's going to cheat.
Oh, yeah, big facts. Especially if you're playing on All Pro or All Madden.
Yeah.
Like,
just one day the computer says, today's not the day you're going to win.
Yep.
And you may as well turn it off.
Yeah.
Because, oh, yeah, I'll show you, computer. No, you won't. The computer's going to beat you on that day. I couldn't even roll up 15 wins on Madden.
yeah, it's tough. It's tough to do.
Yeah. All right. So the next order of importance, this is such a silly. Why are we even having this? The tush push. Why? Let's hear DC talk about the tush push.
Any problems with it this year? Has that caused you anything?
I mean, I don't know. Well, here's why. I'm a purist, man. You take something else out of the game, then we're taking the next thing out of the game. Then you're taking another thing out of the game. Then pretty soon we don't have pads anymore. And then pretty soon you're only playing 30 minutes. And then pretty soon it's, so that's why I don't want to take it out of the game. It's something. A team's got a niche. They found something. They're good at it, and it's for everybody else to stop. And it's unique, and it's physical. And more than anything, I just don't want to take anything else out of the game. I just want to leave the game alone. That's me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have you thought about?
I'm so happy that the Lions were one of the teams that voted to keep it in.
Yeah.
I really am.
When you think about it, does it surprise you?
No.
Dan Campbell, he's a football guy.
No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's not fair.
Bro,
that's what you're saying,
the
right?
tush push ain't nothing but a QB sneak. It's a glorified QB sneak. Yes, I do get that the Eagles jump off sides. Yes, that's some bullshit. But ultimately, it's a QB sneak variation, and you just have to learn how to stop it. We saw a team, I forgot what team it was, 2 to 3, almost a month ago now. They were able to stop it. And it's been 4 years since somebody has been able to stop that play. But it's a part of football. It just they've perfected it.
If they jump off sides, call it. Okay, because that's the frustration. To me, that's where the frustration comes from. Stop it. It's really that simple.
Yeah.
Okay, find a way to stop it.
Yeah. And even better yet, don't give them short field advantages. Don't give them short down advantages. You know, if you keep them out of a 2nd and 1, 3rd and 2 type of situation, then you won't see the tush push. You know, so it is what it is, man. Teams just got to do better at stopping it.
Either find a way to stop it or find a smarter way to counter it.
Yep.
I will say that. Whether that's, hey, you add an extra lineman here, or you have a referee literally right next to the line seeing when they jump off sides.
That's if they jump off sides, make sure you call it. Like that's I don't.
Hey, a newsflash, they probably won't. Lions fans got to get ready for it. We're going to be mad. We're going to be mad.
DC talking about his quarterback, QB1, Jared Goff.
Jared, number 1 in the league in completion percentage, I think 2nd in touchdowns, 2nd in passer rating. Is he playing some of the best football that you've seen since you've been with him? And if so, why do you think that is?
I just feel like he's gotten better every year. That's me. I mean, so yeah, I guess to answer that question, yes, I do. I think he's settled into his zone to where he just continues to take it another notch, and and just continues to get better, process information. The game slows down for him. He's playing at a high level.
That's a big statement. When you think about what Goff has done the last couple of years, that's a big statement when you say he gets better and better, but it's one that I'll co-sign, and I'll tell you why. We've seen him minimize the mistakes this year.
Yeah.
We have.
Yeah, we have.
We haven't mixed in the Goff game yet.
And hopefully we won't.
That's exactly it.
7 more weeks to go, baby.
Right. The Goff game's real, okay, but it's not right now. And to me, that's outstanding.
Yeah.
Is you're just not seeing those, why did you do that type of turnovers?
No, that's a fact, and that's a big part of his game. But we've seen Jared Goff have lower turnover numbers with the Lions. I remember, I think 2022 was kind of like that as well, to where he had a high touchdown to interception ratio. But overall, I mean, his play as a Lion is what's going to be remembered, even more so than his Rams career. I think if you were to ask most people at this point, most people would probably remember him as a Lion, because ever since he's been here, besides that first year, of course, he's been dominant, and he has been able to evolve as a quarterback. He reminds me of Peyton Manning in so many ways. And listen, I'm not saying he's Peyton Manning, but he has a lot of those type of tendencies. The way he can just see the defense, be able to take what the defense gives him. One of the most accurate passers you will ever see. He's very Peyton-like in those qualities, and I love that about Jared Goff.
I love when Jared sees a play isn't there, how he just flips the ball at your feet.
Yeah.
Live to fight another day, man. I'm not forcing anything.
Peyton would do that as well.
Yep, I'm just going to throw it right at your feet.
Or like he's gotten better at, remember when he first came here, he has small hands. He's always fumbling. We ain't talked about Jared Goff fumbling footballs in almost 2 or 3 years now.
It's huge, dude.
Yeah, no, it makes a difference. He's gotten better at not trying to force things. If he's going to get sacked, he just goes to the ground. He doesn't try to do anything special. He's not going to try to wing it downfield still. He's evolved and matured as a quarterback, and it's been amazing to see, man. I think his Lions career almost trumps his Rams career. And he went to a Super Bowl with the Rams.
For a lot of guys, we were talking about this yesterday, for a lot of guys, like prime Rodgers, where he just wasn't turning the ball over, you're talking mid-30s. I mean, we're living through prime Stafford right now. We are. This is prime Stafford.
Yeah,
okay?
I thought we saw prime Stafford here, but no, he's had a second life.
1,000%. It's when you start to, as Dan said, the game slows down and you're not making those dumb forced mistakes anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what you're watching. And this is a guy that's doing it in his 20s, not at 35, not at 38, so that's pretty stinking cool. DC, however, not big on stats.
You guys are last in pass rush win rate. Do you see it that way? And what can be done to, I guess, improve that area?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, look, the stats are stats. I mean, I can't deny that. I don't know what that is. I don't feel that way, but yet I'm not going through everything and calculating what that is or isn't. And maybe a win rate's different. Is the win rate a sack? Is that a pressure? Is that an incompletion that was caused? Is that a,
Shout out PFF.
I love that guy.
Yeah, I think
really
guys,
do.
we all know where that stat came from.
Just
Shout out PFF, man.
Like seriously, thank you, Doc, and thank you, DC. I am so excited for this guy, and I want to say again, don't put incredible, unjust expectations on this guy. I just want to see. I want to see his motor. I want to see this guy on the field. I love everything that's come out of his mouth. I love the things that I've seen. He's a rookie. He was drafted where he was drafted for a reason, okay? But I think the upside and fitting the culture of what is in Detroit, you check all the boxes with the Egyptian magician. I really do.